That's some dancing and anything else that I can learn the outfit. What I look like Wednesday Adams over here. I like her. She's cool. Jenna Ortega. She's cool. I like her. She's awesome. I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me all along. Halo said the baking. I'm going to do. Well, I'll do the Rice Krispies. And I'll do the turkey. I'm going to do. It's like to make sure that I said, I keep going for fucking I don't put shit in the fucking oven. Make sure you take the wraps out, usually with anything large. Ooh, yeah, I already took the turkey out of the fridge. Whenever you begin to cook your meat or season it out ready for cooking, you want to at least have it out on the counter. Or even on the counter for at least 30 minutes if you can, so that it can relax. It's very tense when it's cold. It'll just make for it to be more juicy. Go out here. Out. Out. I'll probably use this extra banana. I like to use fruit a lot of times in my meat. When I do like, basically I'm going to call it a puree, but I am going to mix some fruits together. Sometimes I'll use pineapple. I really like pineapple actually on ham. You put it on the outside of ham. Something that I did last year was I put the core of the pineapple inside of the turkey with some stuffing, so that was just great. Super good. Fruits just have a lot of natural moisture in it, and so it lets the meat just be some. Nothing. And when you're trying to make you do. All right. All right, I hope that you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. I'll go to this a little bit, but I'll like raise your appetite to that as well. Let's get on to when you guys go. The turkey, I'm gonna have to get it. Pull the shit out. It's not my favorite thing to do, but you know, someone has to do it. Ready? I keep on my phones out. I'm like, this should not So put your pretty little hand in mine. This is a cranberry watermelon, and actually anything cranberries are still greatly. Like I said, I do like to add fruits to my meat. It gives it just this great. It adds that sweetness without it being like added sugar. I said out of the kitchen now. Corn on the cob. I do have asparagus. So, ouch! I'll make asparagus. And I love asparagus. I like to do lots of fun tricks when it comes to seasoned butter for your baked potatoes and for your corn as well. Like if you just heat up the butter with the garlic and stuff in it, it is delicious. It's obviously it becomes like freaking garlic butter instead of just butter with garlic flakes in it. You know, so just like that's what we're gonna do here with the onions, get some garlic here. So I'm just like, I don't really care what it is that we have. I'm really good at just using everything. And I can make anything out of it. Whatever scratch. So it's no problem for us. I'm going to start by turning the pan on a small amount of water. Really got my brown sugar and everything. I don't really need brown sugar. Just the progressive or because it just softens everything up and it turns it into more like a caramelization all of this. That's what she said. since I took out the turkey, the spine and the cat, some unique stuff. Moved to apple, like I said, I really use pineapple. And I don't. What is it? I don't know. If I need to, I don't know. I think I'm actually worried about needing for sure. I have more, but. Supposed to be home anniversaries for kids. I know I got mashed potatoes and shit, so. Halo! We're usually kind of feel like, I don't know, I just feel like we're trying to release flavor here, so. Halo! There's a lot of juices already flying out of that butter here. That would be nice. Hey! The fuck out of here, dickweed. We're not going to be eating this apple. It's just like that. But it's going to go into the middle. Butter. So I'm going to start. And I already told you guys this earlier, but if you have gas oven, and gas fireplace, usually you'll look for any fire room. It's really good because if the power goes out, you never lose power on those two things. So I don't have a really pressure. But this is good. See how this one needs to run in the fridge. Might as well check it out. Still on. I wish it was nice outside because I don't have to do this. I like to cook. My daughter doesn't. Halo! I need you to come here, please. I need you to take this garbage out if you really want to know. I'm going to ask you because I can't cook with that full garbage. What?
Are you calling me?
Guys, can you please take this out? I was going to pull the bag out, but it's too full.
1 second.
I know, well, I can't, like, peel anything and put it in there. Just gonna add a little bit of it into that rag, because we're trying to do more for the flavor and the juiciness, but this is gonna just obviously give it that nice added spice. Thank you so much.
You and Skylar need to, like, when you're preheating the oven, you or Skylar need to watch what's in the oven because you guys a plate melts.
I already just said on my blog, literally stock expression in the oven. I literally opened the oven and said the exact same thing. I was like,
Yeah,
I have to check. I know you did.
I had to clean it up. I had to pick the stuff off the thing.
Literally, I know.
And then I didn't even know the plate was in there.
I know, we don't do that. I know, I said the same thing. I just said Skylar literally was like, why the fuck are you burning my brownies, you know? And I was like, what do you mean? Fucking, we don't put shit in the oven, bro. Like, not that we're mad at it. It was just like, some people just don't.
Yeah, we just have to check now.
Yeah, thank you guys. What are you talking about? I'm a victim too. So this is starting to boil. That's good. The apples really just need to release the flavor to the water. They're obviously going to continue to get heated up inside of the turkey. But I feel like just having this go like this one is going to mix all the flavors together. And we're just going to dice these. We're going to release a lot of the onion flavor into that. We're also going to need some stuffing. Love the smell of the stuffing. We'll see if we have an herb one in there. I'll show you. I'm gonna take it to a special place and nobody knows. So I'm teensy bit about it because you get me now, son?
Huh?
Okay. It's beautiful. That's right. Brandon likes Jaws too. More. Honey, hate to ask you, but can you put the garbage bag in it? Because I'm going to have to wash my hands here. Thank you. That's all I need right now. Thank you. I'm appreciating all you do. So just say something. Teenagers. You didn't?
I don't think I don't know if I can improve it. Just because.
I got you. It's your house. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you. If you want, whenever you're done, you can do your laundry. I don't have anything except to go. I think it's ready.
Okay.
So far we have apples, then a little bit more onion than garlic, but both small amounts of those two and more apple. We get big stuffing going because we are low on butter. I'm going to improvise and I can go to the store or go and try. I'm not much of a shopper. So I know that you actually usually need 4 tablespoons of something. In this particular case, I'm not really worried about everything being super measured out because I'm going to use all the stuffing and I'm really just using it for the herb flavor. I don't eat the stuffing on the inside of the stuffing, but I like the way that I like how it smells absorbing the water, so I'm just going to add a little bit more if this acid absorbs. It's going to start to absorb. Everything will absorb each other's flavor. So in this case, I'm just going to add, I don't really need butter in this case, I don't think. It'll be fine. Worst case scenario, it'll just kind of be more dry, which is fine. Because again, we're not eating it. It's for the stuffing part. I do like stovetop stuffing, so this is have a really good scent. I've tried all my stuffing. I guess I'd have to try to make it myself. Pot pie would be fun to make too. Baby, get ready. And it don't matter if you sit forever and the fish don't bite. Okay, we do have a banana in that period too. Should be interesting. I just do it for a while. Let me go fishing in the dark. Lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Just so good macaroni, and I'm trying to put this in my macaroni and cheese. That was delicious and hearty. Well, because I want like pepper turkey to taste so good. So maybe like, ugh! The point of the sweetness on the inside is so that the meat doesn't dry out. For those of you sunburned and you need peels and shit, you need to be moisturized. I always think of a dry turkey going into the oven. This smash bun is ready. It's getting softer. Again, we're just putting all those flavors together. So in the stuffing, it already has flavor, it has herbs and all the seasonings. So it's just it'll be a sweet and herbal experience on the inside. And again, it's just so that there's constant moisture being pushed out throughout the few hour long cook process. You're gonna have moisture that you're gonna re-drizzle the meat, but turkeys, their meat has to be just juicy and flavorful, so it's easy to just kind of throw it in there and just let it be dry. It just doesn't really turn out delicious. Everybody's turkey is just always different. So when I get that nice golden outside, where it just has like there's layers of deliciousness, you're gonna want to make sure to keep the meat flavor moist. So you can choose to choose. So I'm gonna do 3 jalapenos in there, and then on the outside I'm gonna actually focus on it being like a peppered. I tasted this. I bet you it was smoked. I wasn't like a smoker, but I'm so good. It tastes like a smoked pepper. Alright, so that boiling is going to be easy. Just kind of mix that in. We're going to set that to the side. Once the stuffing is boiling, you actually can just turn the heat off. So it's great. That's what we're looking for is that's not. You can use metal on metal. You cannot use metal on Teflon. Metal. It'll scratch the pans and you'll get yelled at. So that's fine. Let's do it right without butter. That's right. Anytime you're running low on something, you need to think how you can improvise. If you want to go shortish, we'll give you more than we care about because we're not using stuffing and we can choose it for the purpose of stuffing turkey. I just need the flavor with it. So that will do just fine. The butter, I don't need for the inside because I'm also going to be putting it on the outside. That's great. That's great. Perfect. So take that out. We'll still need to cook it on and it'll actually continue to cook even if you turn the burner on. It's going well. I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar now. And the brown sugar turns it into a glaze. Puree. What are you doing anyways? Will you kick your ass? Look at just
Get out of the kitchen.
now. Potatoes, which I'll only use to later, but I can always peel them. And it is ready. But now we need to start focusing on the turkey, which is low. It's fine. Somebody has to do it. You don't do it, something else wrong. That's what you gotta remember. You don't want to be that you stop because you didn't put things in there right, you know what I mean? And actually, sometimes, everybody, it's steaming me out, but so it's fine. I don't know the fucking, gosh. I yell for yellow one more time, strong, you can't do it. Oh, okay, so it's going to turn into syrup. It pretty much looks like baby food at the time. When you get the dark brown sugar, so it's going to use like, it's not, you're going to get more of a handful than this, but I'm fun. Because what this going to do is break it down, it's going to be more of a sauce. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn that into a puree, and we'll just drizzle that over the stuffing. On this side, it will have a lot of just like sweet and savory and herbal flavors. So we also will focus on keeping the meat soft. Then by drizzling water over it, we'll do together. And then we'll also butter the outside and season as well. And then we'll be covering it with oil. So all the natural moisture from the fruits will help on the inside. We'll just be working together. apples are really soft. Now, good. That's why they wanted to make sure to kind of deep peel it. Because maybe if you want like the nutrients and stuff, you keep on it. I'll keep part of the peel on when I do the mashed potatoes. Another cool thing that you guys can do with mashed potatoes, I learned about Bina, and she'll do like a regular colored potato, whitish color, and then sometimes she adds one sweet potato, and when she mixes it, she's careful not to blend it completely too much together, and it turns into almost like a swirl cake looking mashed potato blend instead of just your basic white one. It's really good. So I'm gonna take that turkey out, we're just gonna put it there. Okay, I bought it like 3 days ago. Some turkeys are very specific. You cannot thaw them out too fast or you will get very sick. Very sick. You have to thaw it out the right amount of time. And you need to know how to smell your smelling meat. You should be smelling meat in here. Gotcha, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Out of the kitchen. There's a little red thing in here. I'm gonna take your brush over here. So you guys can see this. I'm getting the stuff on it. She's just doing her nails. She's so lucky. I don't know something. She's saying after this next year, we're going to turn that off now. It's good. Same continue. I like trying to keep off on as I go. Hold on. She did everything clean, so. Get up on the hood of my daddy's tractor, up on the toolbox, it don't matter. To watch you do. Wash it up in your tail. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the cat that sweated down deep in the creek. Shake it for the Shake it for me. Okay, so vinegar is great for cleaning, right, bitch? And since this is ready, I'm going to just mix now we'll do this together now. Wow, because I'm going to let you guys see the gruesomeness of this gross stuff. But I'm going to actually mix this together really quick because I want to make sure that all the, which is going to act good for the butter portion of this. Out of the kitchen, Dick Baby. Out! If I tell you one more time, you're gonna I'm gonna lock the door. Better get out of here now. Out! I'll make you a play when it's done. Got braids in her head. So that's what we're doing here. Body like a back road. Mix that all together. We're gonna stuff that bad boy. But ooh, that smells good. I got like an apple. It's like apple flavored stuffing. Some garlic in there, some natural onion. I like to have all the natural. We grew up on a farm, so to use as much home natural you can, you know, that's right. It's just so much more. That looks really yummy. I could actually, I'm happy with that. I was thinking so that'll be nice. You can already see it's just very moist. We didn't add any butter to that. So that's what we're looking for because again, the goal here is to add moisture to the turkey. I'm just going to go ahead and pour a little bit of this over the sink here and the turkey. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to walk with you through this. See if I can lift you up a little higher by trying, you know. It's okay, guys. Just buckle up. Heaven. Sorry, I'm one of those people that sings like one word every here or there. Body like a back road. Okay. I think you guys are, I don't know if you guys are out or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do out there, you just have to work with me. That red thing, don't pull it out. That's going to let you know when your meat is done. That's a timer. It's a little timer like indicator. So normally you could put the lid, you can put the plug in there. I'm just going to go ahead and do a little vinegar over that because it's going to be nice and sterile for the second. Alright, so in there, you see here, and there's shit in here. Gotta make sure you pull it out. That's like, Hazel honestly is probably gonna eat that, so I need to be thoughtful. It might be disgusting to you, but here's a pan that we just used. I am gonna go ahead and wipe it out on the side because it has that fruit puree, and if I go double boil it, it could make a residue on the pan and it may be a little hard to get off. Or it could actually leave a brown stain. So we're going to add water to that. We're going to begin to boil it. And I'm going to put that in a pan for Hazel to eat. Oh, freaking gross. Okay. So here we go on that. I'm pretty sure it's like the fucking like liver. Oh, yeah, it's like liver. Look at that. I can't. I like literally cannot deal with bodily fluid at all. It's bloody. Are you fucking? I can't look at bloody water. Oh my fuck! I'm gonna throw it. The fuck? Oh, I can't. Oh. So I'm gonna get that over here. Sorry, I'm just fucking fast as I can. I'm not into this kind of shit. This is really just. So there's that. This is like. There's esophagus or something. Like literally. Oh. Those are good signs that it's still got some frozen inside of it a little bit because your turkey was not. So you are actually going to have to stick your hand here and make sure they did a good job just keeping everything ready to go in that bag. So now we're going to come in, go ahead and open that up. I'm going to rinse that out. Do another round of this on the inside and the out. Go ahead and do it on the outside first because I'm going to have to actually touch the turkey again. I'm just going to fill that up with a little bit of there because it's just going to, it just cleans the meat roll out. Before I do all that, I'm going to go ahead and start my pan over here, get that out of the way. Put the lid back on the vinegar and put these away. That way, just don't have clutter when you're trying to. I'm going to go ahead and place a little bit of lemon juice on there too. Lemon juice has a lot of acid in it. It can also be a good sterilizer. Not only the mold. Out! Why are you fucking testing me? That's how you want to fight. Alright, so that's all you really need to see close up. I'll bring it back. So you guys can see the full view again. Maybe see. Need to get like a whole thing going. You guys can see everything from here, right? So, Balbina, I want to give a lot of credit to. She's my bell boss. She's very cool. She's really sweet. Alright, so before I touch that again, you need to think, what am I going to use? Like, what pan am I going to use? I know the next thing I touch the turkey after I rinse it is going to be to obviously place it on pan choice and begin to butter the outside and do whatever you plan on doing to that. And go from there. I'm going to place the cupcakes here on the table just like my legs on more straight. And my daughter. I'll just put this one real quick so I can dry out. I don't want them to. Right. So, just going to do that. Something that's really easy to do with French toast or brownies is you can individually wrap them. Sometimes I do that. It's cute. And then, when my kids were younger, I used to individually wrap everything. I put them in the middle of the table. And that way they could come home and slow. And it was always like I just had like a little Debbie meal. So I was gonna say, but what you do is use powdered sugar. I would like to do like a hard glaze if I could. I don't have a hard freezing glaze. Out of the kitchen. So you do a little bit of this. Because soft caramel or soft chocolate doesn't harden, and so you don't want much. So just gonna do a little bit, and then take your powdered sugar. Just ask for a little something. A lot of people like powdered sugar more than frosting. This would be really healthy. Like all this, coffee gets a lot of like, I don't care about California. I just like powdered sugar on it for looks and whatnot. I mean, because otherwise, if you inhale, you're gonna die. I'm just gonna place that lid on there. That way we don't let them dry out. My mom got me these for Christmas one year. I really want to make them and it's really good. Oh my gosh, one of the last years that we were actually friends, we did this fingers. We made these fingers. We did like, it was right from Martin back, man. Fucking knows that. I don't do any deaths. I'm not sure if we're the best friends ever. Seniors are really try. Okay. So that's that. We're gonna get back over here. Next thing is, again, we're going to get back to the turkey. So now that that's done, all of my dough boxes, ortho fishy mussels, as a prep cook and a sanitation. Oh, for Shannon. They tell me so much great things. It's funny when you think you know everything and then somebody teaches you their way of doing it and you realize that actually everybody has a different way of doing things. And you can be narrow-minded or you can be open-minded. And even though I don't like the boss that was out there because she was rude to me, she had jealous issues, but she did teach me things that nobody else did. And one of the things she did that was different than all my other bosses was she wouldn't tell me what to do for a job, and she would come with me to the job, and she would actually show me how she wanted it done. And then she would obviously expect me to do it that way if I confirmed with her I understood. And she would ask me if I understood like that. Because prior to that, a lot of those things, we know what people mean. Bring place that in there. Baby, when you broke my home. Okay. A lot of bosses don't do that, well, that's where we get that idea that we actually know what people are talking about. Well, you've seen it, but maybe everybody doesn't know a good thing. And if you want things done a certain way, then you have to make sure that you show them. And then confirm with them. You can't just walk away and this is how you do it. Maybe you should make sure that you follow through and you, maybe have them do it like that for you, the way you did it. Have them re-demo it for you. Those are ways that you just guarantee your work. As a leader, you can't guarantee people are always going to do what you're saying. But you can guarantee that you do your job in both places. If you say, I understand, and they just demo for you, and you fucking confirm supposedly you understand it and you do it wrong, well then we need to get back down to this fucking demo. What the fuck did we miss here? Are you not paying attention, or did I legitimately teach you something wrong as a leader? It's just about really just learning things to avoid problems. I learned that from others. Things are going well here. We're in the life of turkey with me. I'm just going to sprinkle out some salt, that's fine. But I do. Oh, I'm with the Christmas tree up today too. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Thank you guys for watching my channel. I really appreciate you guys. bring me a lot of joy into my life, as you guys can see here. I choose to focus on my life, and you guys are something that brings me joy, and I'm grateful for that. I have a lot of people that I'm trying to actually eliminate from my life that obviously very just kind of just like heavyweight champion toxic people, and as we all just learn to honestly decide what we are and are not going to deal with, that means eliminating and making a lot of cuts. And I just found obviously out of all things in my life, between just my career is always probably the greatest joy. It's giving me the freedom that nobody else can. It gives me the ability to work very hard and do a great job, and I can always guarantee that by giving my best, that doesn't mean that everyone's gonna like it, but it means at the end of the day that I have peace of mind knowing that I did my best. I don't get that. We don't always get that from relationships. It's hard to work with another person on everything and have like conversations that just come at the same time. You know what I mean? And something that I can guarantee as an individual is that I can provide quality and I can do my best, and that doesn't mean that they're always gonna like it. But I did my best. And so that's where I just really get a lot of joy out of my career. And you guys are something that I want to make a career out of, teaching you guys how to be self-sufficient and all the great things that my parents taught me. It matters. And today, I can make anything from scratch, and I can do all of my own repairs for most of the time, and anytime I get one that I don't know how to do, I pay attention. It's such a beautiful view outside, and I'm very blessed. Before the daytime goes away, we can share it together, but it's so lovely. I've been a homeowner for almost 8 years, and it's been a hard journey for me. 5 years after I got this place, 5 days after I got it, my man cheated. But I just, I did what I had to do. I took off to the Bering Sea, and I kept it. And I'm just really grateful. So whenever things get tough, you need to get tougher. You got this. A lot of people have loved me hanging when I needed them to turn me into whatever the fuck I wanted to turn me into. My choice to just turn me into independent more and not in an angry one. I just realized, I still have to do this. I already knew that. I'm not giving up shit, bro. I work hard for this shit. And so just because anyone else ever in your life wants to fucking stop you in your tracks, that's something that you allow. You become what you allow. I heard that words. I'll be right back. I will be in the state that I'm in. All that I want, baby, I like I'll be dancing every day. If I didn't love you, Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood are some deep ass one. If I didn't love you, because well, someone that's good for it. Good song. Pretty deep. That song I dedicate to Edward. Turn the want you off whenever I want to, but I am over Edward today. So, you too, this too shall pass. Before we put the butter on, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of some balsamic vinegar, because it allows, I knew I was going to do some weird shit. Oh well, what's pretty mean? Basically it's an oil vinegar, and it's going to make for sticky shot hopping. Dogs don't need them to be completely actually cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and, sometimes I used to dump things that Like I used to like, oh, I'm gonna feed the animals outside. No, you're not. You're gonna obtain mice and rats. So do not throw your leftovers ever outside. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you. Who cares what the fuck you don't have in your life? You are life. It is so cold and restless. If you rely on any tangible item for your happiness, Gordon, you're gonna fucking stay sad. And I'm telling you this because I did everything the way the book said to do it for 8 years. I'm still being fucking surrounded by the same kind of people. My boss, I went selfies all fucking tracked out on cocaine. He's fucking another teacher in the school and makes up look like a moron. There's a lot of us. I realized that even in moments when I was doing all the right things, if you're not paying very close attention, you'll be surrounded by still morons, dude. 8 years. So this one is going to be a nature seasoning blend. Again, it's supposed to have some pepper, some garlic and onion, which is exactly what we're using a lot on the interior. I'm going to go ahead and place that on the house. I like to do, we used the vinegar, and we used I'm going to bring it over here so you need to see this greatness. I love designing meats or any food in general. It's very fun to be an artist when it comes to your food. So you guys already see, like, it's just like simple. Heroin in the next go round. It's boots, it's shells, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs, and a lot of gold. This one is the garlic salt. We did a little bit of lemon juice and vinegar for the point of the acid pulling out any like unwanted ickiness. Bitch. Alright. So it'll dry. I'm gonna go ahead and melt the butter. And I'm gonna do it with pepper chunks in it. So what else I got to do? I'll put some, okay, so this is just right. That's what I'm talking about, butter. When you melt your seasonings into the butter, it's so much yummy. It'll win in the next go round. So I'm doing some parsley. When I start getting little plants and we can grow them, and what we showed up here is some natural plants in the window. So that when you're using these herbs, they're actually real. They're not like already picked. I'd really like to use those peppercorns without being in there, but it doesn't look like it's coming out very much. We have some celery salt. That'll be fun to add. Ooh, what the fuck? Deviled eggs. I like deviled eggs a lot. So those are a big deal. We have some water going in. Oh my gosh, I made the best deviled eggs on the boat. I love to design the food, so obviously you make your flavor whatever you like for the egg. And then I took tiny little pieces of jalapeno and some cilantro. I don't know if cilantro is cilantro, but I'll dice it up real tiny on the cilantro, and then you sprinkle it over so it has the natural green color. And then I took I cut the jalapeno into the tiniest little triangle shape. So it's just like one little dash because jalapeno has a lot of power to it. So I'll just put one tiny triangle. And you do want to be very anal about shapes, all matching and everything being uniform in size. People will, if you want to be good at cooking and you say that you're good at cooking, real chefs will judge the shit out of you, bro. They laugh. I learned a lot on that. I'm going to do some celery salt. You know I like my girls a little bit older. That's looking nice. Paprika is a great food to add for color. But we don't need that for right now because remember, we're going to do another layer over the top. Ta-da! Hank. Friends left to talk to. No one's around when I'm in trouble. Hell yes. I was hoping I had that. So these are pepper chunks that are going to be great for adding to the butter. They're not something you can add to a lot of food. Okay, people invite that stuff. Oh, what are you doing, penis liquor? So that's fine. Because what are you doing? Not willing to waste it. You can't trust nobody these days, not even a pepper. Honestly, it's bullshit. You fucking think you got it all, you're safe if you're not. People listen to a little container. One time I tried to do a fire pit on my deck, and they were being biggest one. I literally scared for their life. Hilarious. Debbie, she was like my Darth Vader client. This is Debbie. Her happiness was like the deepest stars. She's like, a bomb went off in Antarctica today. And you're like, she's all smiling, drinking her coffee. You can tell she loved it. Debbie wasn't your normal person, but she actually loved pain. She'd be like, your railings are wiggly. Somebody could fall off the deck and their child could die. And you're like, she's all smiling and shit. She's like throwing a doll over the deck and she's like smiling about it. She's like, look. And you're like, Debbie, what the fuck's going on? I had actually a picture of her. She would fucking be going over there. Every time a new guest came in, she'd be like, don't put your finger in the outlet. She has electrical problems. She would actually run them out. I swear to Bobby Gomez, guys. She didn't know anybody else out here. You have to watch her, baby. My house, like the Big Brother house, I would do individual rooms for $1,000 each. Like, choose one family when you can have them all. When COVID hit, a lot of people were not getting rid of renters. And if you guys don't know anything about being a landlord, it's a great job for them. If you have great customer service, you don't have to have a lot to be a successful landlord. I had a couple mattresses on the floor, but I was honest. I said, hey, I got this place that's near the airport, near the hospital, near downtown. So, like, whether they wanted to do entertainment or they were here for medical purposes. There was a lot of COVID activity going on. Just like random shit, but I do a lot of military. I don't do families. We have some Italian seasoning. Sorry, but I'm going to do that in here because I'm going to add that herb to the butter that we're going to melt, and we're going to drizzle that butter over so that we don't actually mess up our placement of the seasoning below. And if you want, you can rub the butter on. I feel confident that what we've already done as far as our interior placement, because look at this. That's what I'm talking about. If you add fruit to your shit, dude, that's been sitting there for how long? It's still so juicy. That's the point. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, like, what are you doing adding that fruit or whatever? And you're like, what are you doing not? Don't you know what they said? The pineapple looks fresh, you know what I mean? You're supposed to taste like a pineapple, you know what I mean? So why would your food? Oh, I just died. Okay, stop. And she'll leave you with a smile. You guys like George Strait? I just love George Strait. I can all with it. Dude, I'm really excited about the stuffing and how it turned out. Alright. I think everything's going really well. The eggs, obviously, we're going to put that water on. I'm just going to wash it again for egg. That's been great. I'm really excited about it. Place that on there so we can do the eggs. For those of you who don't know how to properly cook hard-boiled eggs, you need to put your water on. You bring it to a full boil. Then you place your eggs into the water after it's boiling. And you'll have a second bowl prepared, ready to go. Oops, sorry. But the second bowl is now ice water. And after the eggs boil for 10 minutes, you don't want to do less, you don't want to do more. They're very, very, very time sensitive. So, and that's the thing that is that if you do that, so you put it in after water's boiling, boil for 10 minutes, you do want to set a timer if you can. And you're going to have your ice water waiting for you right over here. But you look like the kind that likes to take it way out. Get yourself a little catfish dinner. Don't it sound like a winner when I lay you down and love you right? Yeah, that's my kind of night. My daughter gets all these like fancy ice trays. We did have a refrigerator with an ice machine on it, but one thing you need to know about ice line machine refrigerator is that it runs through your. If you have a 2-story house, it ran through the center part of my building, like so the floor that I was standing on, the line ran underneath my feet. So that's ready to go. That way, when the eggs go in, I am prepared. You don't want to be rushing with time-sensitive things. While we're sitting here, I'm just going to go ahead and start stuffing the turkey. Put it in the back. And work towards the front. Yeah, that's okay. This is gonna just be the best. I like take it. Oh yeah, it's like it's stuffed as fuck. Time to get our buzz on all them other boys. Wanna wind you up and take you downtown. Shove that in there. Oh, right in there. It's looking great. A pregnant turkey now, so we know that's just. Oh yeah. Oh my god, she's gonna come. Okay, so that's that. That's enough of that. You're getting completely out of control now. I'm a little bit of a dirty mother. Where's that song? What else? Mother. Your mother first, huh? You're like, I was terrified. Whoa! Here's the rock. Put that on your head and put that on there real quick. That thing is so delicious. Really excited about it. I feel like this is gonna go well. I don't feel like I know. Russell Wilson says he never worries when he's prepared. I guess he wasn't exactly prepared when he got the key out and really just all fucking prepared. You let us down, Russell. Yeah, let us down. So did you, Lynch. Fucking selfish ass motherfuckers. Fucking worried about their dumb lover or having the ball 24/7. You should be ashamed of yourself. Retiring or whatever you're supposed to be. Sonography. You also like Kaepernick. Okay. So we have everything going great, obviously. Duh. So if you're smart, you're not one of those people that's like, I think I'm gonna cook the mashed potatoes first. No. How about you literally know what you're gonna stuff the turkey with? You start getting all of your shit going. Get all your stuffing's ready to go set aside because it's not heat sensitive. You're gonna want to know what do I want hot when it's done. If you can avoid completing things honestly before you're ready to eat them, fresh as well. Fresh on that. James, you just get so mad. That Taylor's bad. He passed away in 2015. Happy Thanksgiving, James. We love you. Wish you were here. Well, it's actually Halo Miley and Brooke's dad. There's no orders. And he would get very upset with me if dinner wasn't. He wanted dinner actually finishing when he arrived. Basically, maybe even 10-15 minutes till. Like when he got home, he would like to see the steam off the burner. He did not want to be ever microwaved. He didn't want to be microwaved. He wanted it finishing when he got off of work. He did not want microwave food. Understandable. So we're gonna do. These are about 1/8 of an inch thick or so. I'm gonna do So total we're gonna do 1/4 and about 1/4 of an inch of butter. Because remember, we don't get a bunch at this time. We're just gonna, what we're gonna do is we're gonna melt it and we're gonna pour that over and it's just gonna actually solidify the final. We're gonna re-season over the top of that too. So it's got that cleansed layer, it's got that acid from the lemon, and it also has the vinegar. So it pulled out all the unwanted shit. It totally like, it's like an astringent, so it's like a toner almost on your skin. So the same thing as turkey. When you think of yourself as a turkey in the summer, and you have that direct in the oven heat coming onto your skin, you're going to have a nasty fucking dry piece of meat. You are dry meat. So having moisture from the inside and out, turkeys are just like your body. Your hair, skin, and nails actually depend on moisture. They are also the last thing that get moisture. You're supposed to be eating your fruits and vegetables for sure. Your fruits and vegetables and the amount of water that you drink every day determines how much your hair will grow and how dry your skin will be. Also, how much wrinkles you get and how much stretch marks you get. 80% of your skin damage comes from the sun rays. So to avoid that, you want to be drinking your 10 to 15 glasses of water a day and eating whatever amount of fruit intake that you're supposed to be eating based off of your age and your body weight. If you don't, your organs will take all the shit first. And you just become an aged person with dry skin, peeling in the summertime. So I just need a little bit of onion, again for flavor here. You know, Valdina taught me to take the core of the onion out. She said it in the purple onion or the white, I can't remember which one's supposed to be safe. She said it can make you very sick. That's supposed to, I think she said you can die. Whoa. I'm gonna make sure to dice these. Because I really only gonna microwave this for like maybe a minute at the max. And as I microwave it, I want it to pull as much flavor out in that 1 minute as I can get, so smaller is better. I think I'm fine. Colby clay is actually very beautiful. I think I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't mind me if I get a little bit buzzed and I start to do weird shit. So we're going to talk about the Roman Catholics. That's fine. We did the most important things first, right? The flavor. As long as your meat has flavor, you can be a dork. It's only when you stink or if you nasty. I need to get like a garlic brush. Whoa! Garlic's so amazing to me because I'm just like messing with it like on the real. But you know, I need a crusher. I found it. I'm not your patient wife. I'm gonna need a chainsaw. I can cook and I can clean and I can look sexy. Embrace patience. There's a lot of like delicate stuff. You're gonna make me fall in the balls? You're trying to kill me? You do it for me. Because I love you. Might as well just put this away. Switch it and keep it fresh. I swing everything. I can tell you something that if anything in life is interesting, when you have too much of one thing, you need to do like actual complete opposite. Like for it's crazy. Do like in hair color, let's just say like if we were to turn somebody's hair actually red. If you want to fix that, do you know what we have to do? We have to go find the color wheel, which is something you learn in beauty or in elementary school. But I wasn't much of an artist growing up. I did sports. I was a sport, I was an athlete. So we had a choice. You could do art class or you could do band, track band, Mr. Gundry. I wanted to sing like Mariah. He was like, who's rolling their voice? I was like, oh. He was like, who's rolling their voice? Shout out to Mr. Gundry. He was dead ass. I have really great teachers. I've always had really great teachers. Everywhere I went, I've had the best leaders ever. I'm so grateful for all of you. Mr. Lamb, shout out. Mr. Berryman, shout out. Mr. Lamb, he was my basketball coach, and Mr. Berryman, I was a like, star athlete until I started smoking marijuana. He's like, bloody Christ! Mr. Lamb, he's like, bloody Christ! Get down the fucking court! My mom, she's a southern crazy bastard herself. Favorite actor. Her inspiration is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm not gonna lie, the stunning is a pretty good move. I'd like to try it. Somebody if you have nothing better to do, you want to Stone Cold Steve Austin stunning. So we were a family that grew up on WWF and E. And my mom also watched As the World Turns. Shout out to my mama. Alright, so that's smelling good. We've seen a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and pop that in. I'm going to do a full 1 minute because we're going to extract the flavors from the onion and the garlic. As far as the fake seasoning stuff, which is what I call anything out of the bottle, obviously we're going to have high hopes for it, but I could see even pouring into the container, it was pretty dry looking. We'll become stars. Get the eggs ready. Doing the run. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Okay, so that's what you got. It's nice and thick, so that won't run down on the side of the turkey. It will a little bit, but really remember we're just gonna take that. Like it's almost like your own also. And you know, a lot of those herbs too stay everywhere really. They got that nice thickness, the butter's in there. And that just keeps the butter from just kind of falling off of your meat. And it mixes it in. I do this with my baked potatoes. And I do it also with corn on the cob. That way, whatever the butter you do, it's got the seasonings in there already. And the butter itself has the flavor of the goal you were trying to achieve. Rather than, because if you just place that seasonings on there, the seasoning itself is already dry. So that's what that's looking like so far. It's looking good. I'm happy with how that's looking. Got all that in there. Got water boiling for the potatoes. I'm going to add some brown sugar sprinkle because the brown sugar is very sweet. And it really just juices everything up. Again, I'm really just big on, I like all the flavors, sweet, spice, tang, I mean, fuck, so nasty, nasty. So we don't need a lot. We're not trying to make a sweet turkey. The sweet on the brown sugar part is not to sweeten up the meat necessarily. It's to keep the meat juicy. And the brown sugar, I don't know, it adds so much moisture to everything. I don't know why I moved you over there. I feel like you need to experience this greatness. We didn't finish the turkey yet. Stop walking away from me. Get over here. See See, this is where you need to be coming in the kitchen, and then you would like be like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know, take it, and I'd wash my hands and everything, and shoot turkey, so let your stuff out. All right, so let's see. Make sure that you are making sure that you get stuff the turkey. That's a big deal. All right, so we have this here. It's not normal for me not to want to stuff this woman's turkey. So that's that. That's looking great. We have that. We're gonna put that away. We do not need the brown sugar again at this time that I can think of. I will not be adding any brown sugar or sweet potatoes or anything like that. I am going to do like a garlic and herb blend. This is not a chicken, but turkey can sometimes, if it's not seasoned correctly, taste almost like a wet dog. So I'm gonna add some chicken. This is a Mexican flavored chicken for like chicken tacos, but that's fine. I do like to add a little bit of every. Like if I like the flavors of something, I like to be open-minded to the fact that, if somebody was to come over and they have like a Spanish or Mexican friend, they're gonna know those flavors, and they may not always like American food. This is some pink Himalayan salt. It actually sticks better than regular salt, and I don't know, sometimes just makes the flavor real nice. So I'm gonna add that. That's so good. Oh my gosh, can't even. I just had the idea to add a little drizzles of teriyaki. Now you need to understand that whenever you add a liquid over the top, mesquite will be good. And I'm definitely gonna add some pepper. I have this joke that I pull. It's not really a joke because I'm really doing it, but I like to pretend whenever I'm on a date that I need pepper, and so I take the pepper, and their eyes are so funny. Mesquite's gonna give you that smoked flavor. I love a smoked flavor. I want to get smoked around. That's looking so yummy. Delicious, dude. Shut the fuck up. So we know that in the inside of that turkey, we have all that fruit going on. There's so many delicious things going on here. You are guaranteed to have, from the inside out at this point, dynamic, literal, just like layers of flavor, bro. Layers of flavor, and that's how it should be when you cook. You want to be able to just, as you're just like telling, like literally just like sinks into the food. It's just, I don't even know. It's delicious. Like to enjoy slowly each flavor. So if you can provide that for any company, it's an unforgettable experience for people. They'll never forget the way you cooked. If you're a great cook, it's something that's so good, and they appreciate it. Of course, lemon pepper is going to be great for any type of light colored meat, in my opinion. Judging by the smile on your face. I'm just going to add a couple sprinkles of the crushed red pepper for that, again, that heated spice. Lean into my kiss and close those deep blue knee. I have green eyes, by the way. Green like cool. Okay, so for a final, we need some delicious outer layer. I'm gonna do a blend of orange sauce, and I will also add some teriyaki. We don't want to have the outside of your meat with just dry seasonings because I'm going to add the foil over it to keep it moist and everything. But no matter what the top layer or what they like, if it does treat those seasonings or not, any type of plant, obviously, when it's near heat, is going to dry up underneath heat. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, oh my gosh, this can't even. That looks so good. All I'm saying is you could try different flavors. You're going to need to know what flavors kind of go together. But, like dankness. We know that, like with Chinese food, they do teriyaki chicken, they do orange chicken. We know that it's a white meat. So that's where I'm coming up with these ideas. Orange is going to be good. It's going to give me that liquid overlay. That's nice. It's a very thick. I like to grab random flavored marinade sauces. Something my kids love is when I make little tiny cute little chicken. That's great. Look at that. That's gonna be so fucking good. I already know. You're gonna know just by looking at it, dude, right off top. You're gonna be like, oh, that looks fucking good, bro. Serious? Super yummy. So you like again, you know, I don't keep to a certain recipe. So to make sure that I use the maximum out of this, I'm just gonna add a teensy bit of water to that and I'll shake it up. And something that I've learned is that the meat itself, like I already stuffed it with so much juicy flavor. So sometimes I will add water to the bottom of the pan because you don't want that heat. I'm gonna add a little bit more than that, but I do need to. Well, last year I got all those burns, but the meat will release juice, so you gotta be very careful about that. That's fine. This is gonna keep the meat on the bottom from becoming dry. The water has not yet started to boil yet for the eggs. The eggs are something you definitely, if you can get them like the day before, the year before. Probably trust me this one. Yeah, that's looking great. I really don't feel like I need to add anything else. I'm very happy with the random ingredients that I had to choose from today. This was just all from what I had in my kitchen, and that's looking so fucking delicious. And I will now place a piece of foil over it, and I'll pop 3 tiny. They can even be as small as like a toothpick hole to do 1, 2, 3, maybe 1, 2, 3. You're basically creating a vent. So the water's gonna boil and it's going to just cook real nice, juicy. You know that you have moisture on the bottom, you have moisture in the middle, and now you have a glaze of a moisture on the top here. So everything is really great. The point that you pulled overall, like any unwanted like crab, extra juices. They put a lot of like things in it to keep the meat from drying up as it like goes from one place to the other and meets the store that you buy it in. So I know that from being a farmer. So just really using that anything acidic, lemon juice is acidic, anything that you put in your mouth and you're like makes you feel like, oh my gosh, like sour is acidic. When you find yourself closing up, it means that it shuts it down. You know what I mean? You want to pull it out. That's what that does. So I'm just excited to be here with you guys, and I love you. And I'll cut back over. If you guys want to catch me on Facebook Live, I've been going back and forth, but I definitely appreciate you guys. And then when the turkey's about ready, it'll be on one channel or the other. My name's Tara Dana on Facebook and Empress Unlimited on YouTube, as you guys know you're here. But you guys can catch me also on Snapchat, Tara Dana, Pedally Rose. Also on TikTok, Pedally Rose. And I definitely appreciate you guys watching. And I look forward to taking great care of you guys as soon as something comes out of all of this. I love you and happy Thanksgiving. You're amazing.